Hello, friends. We're continuing with our Article 3 of the Constitution. And whereas we have seen that how a new state is created, or an area of a state or a union territory is changed, or change changing the name of the state or union territory. Now we are continuing with it, and we are seeing there are two checks on the power of the parliament to create a new state, or to create change the name of the state or change the area of the state. The first is, no bill for the purpose can be introduced in either house of the parliament except on the recommendation of the president. So the first important criteria is that the recommendation of the president is important before the bill is introduced in either houses. That means it can be introduced in Lok Sabha, it can be introduced in Rajya Sabha, but the recommendation of the president is of material importance. It is very important. You must remember this point this is because this is very important. The second thing is, the second limitation, and this is more in the nature of moral limitation rather than legal limitation. Before recommendation of the bill, that means before the president gives his recommendation to the bill, the state reorganization bill, the president has to refer, and this is important, has to refer the bill to the legislature of the state. Now, I'll give you an example. When Uttaranchal was created in the year 2000, the president had to refer the bill, the state reorganization bill, to the legislature of Uttar Pradesh. That means in Lucknow, for the expression of their views. So this step is important as far as the state is concerned. However, not to the legislature of the union territory. Now we know that out of 8 union territories, there are 3 union territories, Puducherry, Delhi, and Jammu and Kashmir, that have got legislature. President is not bound to send the bill or refer the bill to the legislatures of union territory. For example, when Pondicherry's name was changed to Puducherry, the president did not send the reference to the legislature of Pondicherry. But however, in case of state, where the name of the state is to be changed, where the area of the state is to be changed, or where the boundary of the state is to be changed, the president has to send the bill for expressing the views of the state legislature. And there is a time limit by which the state has to express its view, and that is specified in the reference. Okay, so in the reference which is sent by the president to the state legislature, there will be time mentioned, 15 days, 1 month, 2 months, the time will be mentioned. And if president wants, he can allow further period of time. He can allow 10 days, 15 days, 20 days, 1 month time period more. Now the state legislature has got 2 options. It may say yes. For example, in case of Uttar Pradesh may say yes, okay, we agree that Uttaranchal should be created and the part should be separated from us. That means Uttar Pradesh. Or it may say no, that we don't agree. Or it may just sit and it may say nothing. So in the first case where it says yes, the things are clear, no problem. But in case of second and third, the president is not bound by the views of state legislature. Consent of the state is not important. Now this is very important thing. The state legislature's view is taken, but it is of not material importance. Even if they say no, the will of the parliament will prevail and not that of the state legislature. And here we differ with American Constitution. In American Constitution, if the state legislature says no, that we don't want our name to be changed, our area to be changed, or a part of us should be separated, then it won't be done. However, in India's case, it is the parliament's will that will prevail and not the state legislature's will that will prevail. And because of that, India is called an indestructible union, whereas the external boundaries of India remains the same. But internal boundaries change, and therefore an indestructible union of destructible states. The states can be destroyed. So I hope you understand this thing. Article 3 is very, very important, and you should remember this 2 limitations also. Thank you.